I'm going to place this wet, damp paper towel over the bowl. We're going to put the bowl in the microwave for about 4 minutes. And what's going to happen is the water is going to get hot from the microwave. It's going to create some steam. And the steam is going to cook the cauliflower all around, and then we'll put that into this Dutch oven here with the chicken meatballs. Now, I need to get to the chicken part, right? So, a lot of people eat meatballs with spaghetti. That's a classic thing there, right? Spaghetti and meatballs, classic dish. I have to admit, I am not a big meatball eater. I don't eat a lot of meat. These chicken meatballs, though, I'm interested to see what they're going to taste like. I think they'll be pretty good because they will have this spice mix, and they're also going to get cooked with the cauliflower that I just cut up and put in the microwave. So I think it should be pretty good. And here we go. So to make these meatballs, I've got my 1.5 pounds of chicken. I'm going to take 1 extra large egg and put that into the bowl. Okay, so we got the chicken and the egg in there. Gotta wash my hands. Wash my hands when I am touching eggs and I'm touching chicken. It's very important. Give them a good scrub. And got the ground chicken. I've got the egg. I'm gonna put in the seasoning. I have to put in more seasoning, not just the seasoning that's over there. This is actually a whole new thing of seasoning. So I'm going to take 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala. And I'm going to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Because 3 times 1/2 equals 1 and 1/2. All right. I am going to take some salt. A lot of salt in there. Give it a couple turns. It grinds up the salt, makes it a fine powder. There we go. I'm going to put some pepper in there. Put this all in here like this. Okay. And then I'm going to take some of these, they're called panko breadcrumbs. And panko breadcrumbs, I will put 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs. And we've already got a request to do some Korean on Duolingo tomorrow. For tomorrow's language study, could we do some Korean? I know that a lot of students these days are learning Korean. I am happy to help with that in any way I can. We can do some Korean on Duolingo tomorrow, I think. I've never really studied much Korean. I have seen some Korean movies, so this will be a new experience. I've listened to some Korean music. There's 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs, goes in there. And we're going to do 1 1/2 tablespoon of oil. So 1.5 tablespoons of oil. I got some olive oil over here. I've got a 1/2 tablespoon here. And to make 1 1/2 tablespoon, it's going to go 1, 2, 3. People love BTS. Is a very popular Korean pop act. They sing and they dance. It sounds as though that 4 minutes just went by already. The broccoli should be just about cooked. It's hot to the touch. Gotta be careful. And sure enough, yep, I can see the steam. Maybe you can see it on the camera. There it is, the steam coming up off the broccoli. That means it's cooked. That means it's done. So now, I've got this bowl with the seasoning, garam masala, some ground chicken, some panko, some eggs, and I am going to, first I'm going to take my wedding ring off because I don't want to get this stuff onto this. set this aside here, and then I'm going to reach my hands in here. And there it goes. It's squeezing between my fingers, the egg and the ground chicken, and the breadcrumbs and the seasoning. It's just all getting mixed together. Okay. It's really coming together. Yep, I can feel it. It's kind of gooey and slimy. Maybe you can hear it, that sound. Do you hear that sound? I don't know. But it's getting mixed together. It's all about the same color. I would characterize it as kind of like a beige with some speckles from the seasoning. And the breadcrumbs are in there. So that's how I know that it's a solid color. It's all mixed together pretty well. It's cold to the touch. Okay, got that mixed up in there. Now I'm going to wash my hands, of course. Very important. I want to get that chicken meat and raw egg off my hands. Gonna use the soap. Really scrub it in there. Maybe I'll sing a little song. If I knew a BTS song, maybe I would sing the BTS song, but I don't actually know any songs like right off the top of my head. I'm sure I've heard them before. So what I'm going to do, the water's getting hot, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. It's a little too hot. There we go. Nice clean hands. Now, I'm going to dry off my hands. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lid off this Dutch oven, and I am going to heat it up. Just to get started, I want the pan to get warm before I put anything in the pan. So there's the pan. The pan is on. It's warm. I'm going to take a plate. And the plate is where I'm going to put the meatballs. And the way I'm going to do that is that I'm going to move this aside here. So bring the camera down here so you can see. Maybe not have the... There we go. Here's a plate. Plate's going to go here. Okay, there we go. So there's the plate. Full of chicken. I also have this... I could use this for ice cream, usually, right? This little thing here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach into the chicken. And then I'm going to make a little chicken meatballs. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now, obviously, I'm going to want to wash this before I eat ice cream with it again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me get another plate. So here's a second plate. So we got 12 on this plate. Wonder how many we'll put on this plate. Maybe another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we can get one more 7. 7. And one more little one. 8. Okay. So we know that 1.5 pounds of ground chicken with the panko breadcrumbs, the seasoning. So altogether, it's going to make about 12 plus 7 is 19, almost 20 different meatballs.